Punjab is an unlikely place for Afghan Muslims to be spending Ramadan, but more than 3,000 refugees and asylum seekers are estimated to live in this Indonesian mountain town. The majority are Afghan Hazaras, an ethnic minority persecuted in their homeland. Many hope to travel on to Australia by boat, but the Australian government has sealed its borders, and they're forced to wait for resettlement through the United Nations Refugee Agency. One among them is Mina Asadi, a martial arts champion who has set up a karate club for refugee children. Mina was forced to flee Afghanistan after she set up a similar mixed club for both girls and boys.
In Kabul, they are thinking that karate club or maybe sports, all of the sports is not for girls. Sports is only for boys. They are thinking that girls should not go to club. They should sit always at home. They should clean the home. They should wash the dishes.
Like Mina, many of the refugees provide voluntary services to their community. With no resort to work, education or healthcare, the Hazara refugees must try to remain active. But it's important they don't become too involved in life here in Punjab. The government discourages integration, and some local Indonesians are wary of their presence. Kusnadi Iskandar, a local village head, is given records of the refugees in his community by the UN Refugee Agency, the UNHCR. But he says more arriving undocumented.
Is he really driven out of his country? What's with the one who has no permit? That's what we need to worry about. Then, the mixed marriages. That's also something to be worried about.
The International Organization for Migrants says obstacles to integration mean refugees here are living in limbo until they are resettled by UNHCR to a third country.
When migrants arrive in Indonesia and enter into this resettlement process, they're effectively putting their lives on hold for up to 5 or 6 years. It's a real challenge to keep people busy, to keep relations smooth with the host communities.
As Mina and her family sit down to break fast, they say they are happy to feel safe in Indonesia. But they know Ramadan is likely to pass several more times before they might be able to start a new life. Jack Hewson, TRT World, Punjab.